Let's call you X. So X, you claim not to know war and to know what peace is. But like Hiroshima and Nagasaki, you bombarded my heart with pain and you left my soul in pieces. I'm sorry, I've got to excuse myself from this love affair. I've got to ease myself through the exit door. I got to take a piece. You know, I used to love the way you treat me like a prince in the morning, but at night you treat me like SHIT and you leave me mourning. A player you were because you play the blame game well. Ellipsis. Exes don't bring more life. Exes don't bring more life. So let's talk about something else. Let's talk about comparisons. Why do you compare yourselves to another? What still is that you compare individuals like they are commodities. Parents compare their children to other children. Teachers compare their best students to the dumb best. Couples compare each other to other people's spouses. And so on, we build up comparisons like their houses. I told my reflection in the mirror, do not compare yourself to another or you lose yourself. And believe me, I'm not going to disappoint myself. And you can go on, criticize and judge me on this. I have no apology. This is my life's philosophy. But if you look deep down into this with sagacity, you would agree with me, it's reality. You see, comparing yourself to another is like Didier Drogba comparing himself to Michael Jordan. They play different sports, just as we live in different lives. They have different skills and abilities. They don't even share the same team. And just like them, we have different personalities, unique ways we assimilate, comprehend, and see things. So why then the comparisons? We typically compare the worst we know of ourselves to the best we presume about others, and that, to me, is unfair. Comparison brings resentment towards others and towards ourselves. And one of the reasons for these incessant comparisons is low self-esteem. The thought that people are better than you, more qualified than you, more educated than you, that you bring yourself so low, and that, believe me, is not humility. And you can never be satisfied with your achievement if you keep comparing and measuring your self-worth with the successes of others. I said you can never be satisfied with your achievements if you keep comparing and measuring your self-worth with the successes of others. Stop looking at how green it is on the other side. Just focus on this side, I mean your side. Maybe you think everyone is doing better than you because you stop and look at what they do. Bill Gates once said, if you compare yourself to another, you insult yourself. And I say a man who insults himself doesn't love himself. And there ain't no such thing as a healthy comparison, as some of you would say. How dare you tag what brings you depression and pain healthy? I can say the only type of comparison that is legit is self-comparison, the comparison of who you used to be and who you are now. People are not commodities. You are way more valuable. Comparing yourself to others will never make you do better. It will never make you prosper more. It just shows how less appreciative you truly are. Like you're lagging behind, and if you keep looking backwards, then you ain't making progress. Have the right mindset. Cultivate the right attitude. Work hard and invest in yourself daily. See, you don't need no one to validate you, appreciate you, or congratulate you before you know you're making headway. If you don't see the good in you, then who will? Instead of the usual and regular me and you and her, or me and her comparisons, we can compare reasons on how to do better together, or still, we can pair reasons on how to make society and the world better. Comparison is a thief of joy. Don't let it steal yours. Check the reference, 2 Corinthians 10:12. We typically compare the worst we know of ourselves to the best we presume about others, and that, to me, is unfair.